In the quiet village of Fotoho, nested between the Red Head Road and swinging plantain tree of southern Nigeria, lived a woman known all as Mama Ejiro. Her real name was Ogene Maho, but nobody called her that anymore. She was the widow of a fisherman, the mother of three, and the soul of a small mud brick house with a leaking zinc roof. Life had dealt her a tough hand. Her husband Ejiro was taken by the river during a heavy storm 7 years back, and since then it has been just her and her children. Every morning before the cock crowd, Mama Ejiro was already awake. She tied her warm wrapper tightly around her waist, balanced her firewood basket on her head, and walked to the bush, humming an old Urobo hymn. The firewood she gathered was sold in the market. Sometimes she would also fry akara or roast corn by the roadside, her eyes constantly watching the horizon for customers and for the sun, which told her how many hours of hustle were left. She never complained, even when the rain soaked her goods, even when Ejiro, her eldest, came home from school with a torn uniform and said he couldn't take his exam because of unpaid fees. Even when her youngest daughter, Mefe, asked, "Mama, why don't we ever eat meat like other children? Mama, why don't we ever eat meat like other children?" She would smile, wipe her face with the edge of her wrapper, and say, "Meat is sweet, but love is sweeter. One day you will eat goat meat and even throw away the bone." People in the village whispered about her. Some said she was foolish for refusing help from a rich man who wanted her as a third wife. Others called her Yobo, stubborn woman. But to her children, she was the strongest tree in the forest. She taught them pride, not arrogance, dignity, not shame. Years passed. One day, news spread like wildfire. Ejiro, the son, had won a scholarship to study medicine abroad. He had walked down every day to use the library, studied by candlelight, and somehow he made it. The whole village gathered at Mama Ejiro compound that evening. Women looted, men nodded with quiet respect. Mama Ejiro, she just sat on a small wooden stool, tears running freely down her dust cover. Someone asked her, "Mama, how did you do it?" She looked up at the sky, smiled faintly, and said, "I gave what I had, my back, my hands, and my prayers, and God did the rest." From that day, no one called her poor again.